welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Mike Soroka.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, Royce Lewis.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, the shortstop, Royce Lewis.
The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's how this game gets started. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Up the middle. On to Riley. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2.
And now the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ball 1, no strikes. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. So 2 balls and no strikes. Righty delivers. There's a strike.
2-2.
Down. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Gets the call. Strike 1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab in this one, Joe Ryan. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Feel that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Slings to second, over to first, safe.
That is third. The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Taylor makes the play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
0-1 now, and that one is inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner holds. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Larnach ranging back, racing back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. One left for Atlanta. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Soroka back to work. And he takes a strike. 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So I gotta go. I'm in my mode. I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone. I gotta go. Get to the dough. Money calling, so I pick up the phone. I want a lot. I want it all. And I don't think that I'm better than y'all, but I put in work. I'm in it first.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Righty to the plate. And it goes just foul. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. In the air, out towards left center. Harris flashes the leather on the run and catch. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, digging in, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one in the air, center field. Gallo in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And that's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. Had the day off yesterday. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Murphy stands at first with one out. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's Orlando Arcia. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering misses. Full count now. Eddie Rosario to bat next. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Eddie Rosario. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike at the knees. Gallo in his 8th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And the pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
1-2.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the Twins catcher, Grayson Greiner. Greiner getting the start at catcher. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. There's the strike. And a pitch. On the ground. Grissom throws to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. Still no score.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Late with the swing there. Singing Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind. He debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college, and now you're a kid with all the cameras on you playing in front of thousands of people.
Next offering is fouled back.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout into that clubhouse. Saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
Harris goes after that one for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to court. There's 1. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Yeah, that's outside. Next offering way upstairs. Out towards right center field. Gallo moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. Still scoreless.
Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You're so electric.
On to the 4th. Here's Royce Lewis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Soroka back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. Nobody out, runner at first. Rips one to right, and Acuna able to make the grab.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Gordon.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gordon. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Austin Riley. The pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering down in the dirt. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Out to short, Lewis. Zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Sean Murphy. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bounced out to short. Lewis. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. Ready now for the fifth inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
And he deals. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The first baseman, Jose Miranda.
So digging in, Jose Miranda. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his second strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That catches the corner.
2 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down go the Twins in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And he's already singled in this game. Out there to center. Gallo pulls it in on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Out to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Grissom on third. Acuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. His 4th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Austin Riley. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's to third, and that's just foul. And here it comes. Tapped softly on the ground. Lewis tosses to first. 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. here in Atlanta. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Joey Gallo. Soroka back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Larnach batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one called a strike. 0-2 now.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Larnach checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat, and all of a sudden you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's going to be Grayson Greiner in there for strike 1. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. He handles it himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 4-0. A new arm into the game, the righty Kenta Maeda. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 18, Kenta.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch. Inside, just missed. And that one a little bit high.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And now it's filled up. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. But they're in front 4-0.
I'm in the zone. Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king.
Welcome back. And here is Royce Lewis.
The shortstop.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Taylor in the box again, takes the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. And there are 2 down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Gordon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala up and throwing. Moran, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Hard hit, right side. Gordon with the toss to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Acuna. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Twins DH, Jorge Polanco. Soroka into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Next offering is down low. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Soroka still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throw to first is in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and very nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Arcia whips it to first, Out number 3. Twins retired in short order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Michael Harris.
The center fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next pitch is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That clips the corner. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Breaking ball inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood
on. Riley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a 2-2. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back at Truist Park. And the batter now, Joey Gallo.
The center fielder, number 13. Joey Gallo.
Soroka back to work. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Righty to the plate. A little bit low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Rosario throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. And there's the strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Griner lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. That's to third. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the guys making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Royce Lewis. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. On to first, ball game. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.